Hello, my name is Miss Anita, and welcome to Grab, Go, and Play. Today we are going to make some cool spacecrafts, but first, let's read a book about space. The Awesome Night Sky by K. Barnum. Here we go. Did you know that there are millions and millions of stars in the universe? During the daytime, the sun lights up the sky. It is too bright for us to see the stars. But at night, the sky is dark. The stars twinkle and shine. How many stars can you see in the night sky? The sun is a star. It is much closer to Earth than other stars, which is why it looks so big. It can be dangerous to look at, though. It is very bright. It's important not to look directly at it. The sun is very important. It warms our planet and gives us light. It makes plants grow. Without the sun, there would be no life on Earth. Earth is one of 8 planets that travel around the sun. The planets nearest to the sun are very hot. Together, the sun and everything that travels around it make up all of our solar system. Scientists found that there are thousands of other solar systems in our galaxy. The planets farthest away from the sun are very cold. The temperature is just right on Earth. Look at all the planets. Mercury, here's the sun, right? Mercury, Venus, and then that's us, Earth. In Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. There we are. There's Earth, and that's our moon. The moon is the biggest and brightest object in the night sky. It travels around the Earth. We can see the moon because it reflects sunlight. As the moon travels around Earth, the sun lights up different parts of its surface. We only see the part of the moon that is lit up. This is why it looks as if the moon changes shape. A galaxy is a group of many, many stars. There are billions of galaxies in the universe. Our sun is part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. We can sometimes see the middle of the Milky Way when the night sky is very dark. It looks like a misty smudge across the sky. A constellation is a group of stars that makes a pattern in the night sky. Long ago, people thought that if they joined the stars together, the patterns looked like people, animals, or objects. Orion is a famous constellation. It is named after Orion, who was a hunter in an old Greek story. Can you see how the pattern looks like a hunter? So here's a picture of a hunter, and there's the actual constellation. Can you see his sword and his shield and his body? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Did you know that a shooting star is not a star at all? It's a piece of dust or rock that falls into Earth's atmosphere. It burns as it enters the atmosphere from space. Shooting stars are called meteors. When many meteors fall at once, they are called a meteor shower. Asteroids are large pieces of rock that travel around the sun. They are smaller than planets. A comet is a huge lump of ice and dust that follows a large oval path around the sun. When it is near the sun, it has a bright tail made of small pieces of dust. The sun pushes the dust from the comet, forming the tail. Astronomers study the objects in space. They look at the planets that travel around the sun. They look at distant galaxies. Try to find out how stars begin and end. We do not yet know everything about space, but astronomers are helping us learn more. Maybe one of you could be an astronomer when you grow up. Things we see in the night sky can be very, very far away. Astronomers use telescopes to see objects in space. The Hubble Space Telescope is in space. It helps us to see things much more clearly than telescopes on Earth. Another way to learn about space is to go there. Spacecraft carry astronauts into space. Astronauts use tools to gather information in space. In 1969, U.S. astronauts landed on the moon. They collected pieces of dirt and rocks and did experiments to help us learn more about it. There they are on the moon, and look what's far away. It's Earth. Sometimes you can see a bright light moving quickly across the night sky. This is the International Space Station. It is a place where astronauts live and work. The space station travels around our planet about 16 times a day. In the future, humans hope to explore more of space, but first, they need to find out more about the universe. Space probes are spacecraft that go on long journeys into space. They send information back to Earth about what they find. Rovers are robot vehicles that can explore planets. Humans have sent rovers to the planet Mars, and some people think that one day humans will live there. Oh my goodness. The end of this book has some activities about things you can do to learn more about space, books you can read, websites you can visit, and a glossary that tell you what certain words mean. Now let's make a spacecraft. In your supply pack, you have all sorts of fun stuff this time. We have a spaceship and some blue paper, some fun foam stickers of planets and stars, and then we have a scratch art star and a scratch art pencil. So first, let's talk about the scratch art. Here's my example. I used this pokey tool to scratch away at the black kind of paint, I guess, the black surface on this star to make a design. And I decided to make a pattern in my star. It goes curly-Q, 2 stripes, curly-Q, 2 stripes, curly-Q. I did that all the way around, and then I practiced writing my name in the middle. But you can decorate your star however you want. So that's that craft. The next craft, we're going to make a space scene. So we'll need our markers, and we'll need some glue or tape if you have tape, but glue stick or liquid glue works just perfect for this. So the first thing I did was color my spaceship. And this one I colored just with red and yellow. I think this one I'm going to make it blue. So very carefully, I'm looking at the lines so I can color the wings of my spaceship. I'm going to color around the window. And since I'm just demonstrating, I'm probably not going to color in my whole spaceship, but you guys can color yours in however you want. I'm going to make some glowing lights on the bottom, and maybe a yellow stripe here across the middle, and maybe a yellow spot across the top here. And there's some bolts holding my spaceship together, so I'm going to use some black to make dots where the bolts are. And I'll make some little lines on the glass to make it look like it's reflecting light. So my spaceship is all colored, and I'm going to glue this one on right over here. So let me get my glue stick out, give it a quick gluing. It doesn't take much. And I'm going to make it blasting off through space over here. Where should I put my planets? These are stickers, so use your strong fingers to peel the back off of your planets. I'm not sure what this one is. It looks like a whole little galaxy. It's very swirly. Put that one there. And we learned from our book that, oh, do you think it's a meteor or a comet? I think it's a comet. We'll make the comet going that direction. And then we have some pretty shimmering stars to put all around. You can put yours in a pattern like a constellation. I'm just putting mine wherever I feel like a star would look good. I'm even going to use some markers to make some billowy smoke coming out the back of my rocket. There it goes. Some little lines here to make it look like it's really flying through space. There we go. You can use your marker to add more details if you want, but that's our completed spacecraft. So I hope you had fun with that, and I'll see you next time.